So I got this the other day and wanted to do a video on it. As some of you know, when I volunteer with the Blue Cross, there's lots of hay and straw dust that can get down me, set off my asthma and hay fever. And I have a 3M disposable mask that's quite good, but the issue with the disposable mask is it's a lot bulkier than it needs to be because it does both A protection and P protection. And it's only P2 protection. I didn't get the P3 model, which I should have done. So I looked online and I got the 3M 7500 series, or 7500, and where it says 7502 there, that's because this is the medium. 7501 is small, 7503 is large. This is the silicone one. You can get a slightly cheaper one that's like harsher rubber, or you can get the silicone one, which is a bit more expensive but obviously more comfortable to wear. What you want to get is obviously entirely up to you, but this is of a review of the 7500. So you can put whatever filters you like on this. You can either get the ABEC type ones, you know, or any of the individual letters from ABEC, but ABEC being organic gases, inorganic gases, acid gases and ammonia, base gases, or you can get the particulate ones like this. Just put a really nice plastic lightweight P3 filter on each side, very easy breathing, no hazards from the filters at all even as they get old. These particular filters have an expiry on them of, I did see it somewhere, it's on the plastic bit there. They expire in 2019 and they were made in 2015. If that's visible on the camera. However, particulate filters don't really expire because it's just sort of like a mesh of paper and fiberglass and stuff like that. So these would last pretty much forever as long as they don't clog up too much. So how this mask attaches, it's a half face mask. You have this kind of circular head strap there, and you have two bits that pin behind your head here. Now I think normally you are meant to put it on the other way round, but I found it works better this way because you can do this clip up behind your head here, and then what you've got here is the mask hangs down when you're not using it like this. And when you want to put it on, you pull it up like this so you get a good face seal. Then you pull this strap back, adjust it onto your head in the right place. I've already pre-adjusted the straps and now I've got the mask as I want it. Now the great thing of these little 3M masks is that you can wear glasses with them, which is one of the things I like about them compared to full face respirators. You obviously have to get the straps to fit you. These masks will you know, fit a wider range of faces as possible, but you probably need to get one the right size. Now with this medium one, I'm not quite sure if I should have got medium or small. It makes an airtight seal with my face, but you know, it might have been better for me to have gotten a small, I'm not sure. But this is good enough for what I want it for. So, as I said, it's mostly just to stop me inhaling dust. That's why it's got the P3 filters on. You can also get with these, if you buy the ABEC style filters, they clip straight onto the mask. Then you get a plastic retainer and you can get a P3 filter pad to put in front of them. So if you wanted an ABEC P3 filter, you can do it that way. However, I imagine if you're dealing with full ABEC gases, you want a full face respirator on because some of those gases are obviously hazardous to the eyes. And most goggles I've looked at don't give you 100% eye protection. But the same, this mask can be equipped with any filters for any job basically. Exhale valve is at the bottom there, which is fine, it blows away from your face. And I will show you how the filters fit on. So it uses 3M's basic bayonet style. Now this might be a bit awkward to show on the camera, but basically here and the exact same place on the other side there are arrows. Those arrows are the filter alignment spots. So you basically twist the filter, and it twists that way. It twists the opposite way on each filter because they're opposite way around, so it's a bit confusing. And then it should lift off, hopefully. Yeah. So that's what the inside of the filter looks like. It's being a particulate one. Standard heavy duty particulate layer in there. And how the filters attach on is with this three sort of prong bayonet system, which is an OK system. Because I collect a lot of gas masks, I prefer the 40mm NBC sort of CBRN filters. That's a much better filter system in my opinion. One of the other issues of this mask is because it's a soft silicone material, I never like taking the filters on and off because it feels like you're putting too much pressure on the rubber. So let me twist this one off. There we go. So as you can see, both sides have that same system. So if I just quickly pop it on a second, what I want to show you is
you can actually do a, you know, air pressure check, fit check that way, or when it's on you can do a fit check that way by putting your hand on the exhale thing. So when you've actually got the mask on with filters, you just do the exhale pressure check like that. So yeah, as I was saying, this isn't as easy as I'd like to put the filters on, simply because the bayonet system isn't ideal. But what you want to try and do is line up the filters like that with the guidance thing and then twist them to go backwards, then they click. It's a secure system when it's on, but it just feels a bit fragile to me. I mean, I know 3M have been doing these filters for a long time, so you know, you can trust them that they'd be actually pretty well made. Again, it's easier once you know the technique, but it's a technique that when you're first doing it you think, how am I going to break the mask doing it? But you basically use the guidance arrow on the front there to get the filters diagonally on, then you twist them so they're always facing backwards. So there's not much I can say. The mask's very comfortable being silicone. I haven't tried their generic rubber one. If you're buying this from 3M or through Amazon or so, I think these masks are closer to £30, and I think these filters are out £15 or so for a pack of 2. On eBay I found a seller that was selling them as like new old stock basically. The filters were completely brand new and sealed, as I said, they're in their expiry date. But the mask is like new old stock. I think this mask is from like 1998, so it's within 20 years of its shelf life just. The rubber is still very good for that period, and because I'm not doing anything really hazardous with it, it's just to keep dust out of my you know, lungs, that's fine buying new old stock. However, if you are obviously getting one of these masks for something that might be a bit more serious, you're probably going to want to buy one that's within a year or so of its manufacture date, just to make sure everything's really good. But yeah, new old stock is fine if you're just using it for the P3 protection really, unless you're maybe removing stuff like asbestos, so you might want to be a bit more careful. But as I said, it's a comfortable enough mask. You can adjust all the straps there, basically elasticated straps. It's very comfortable when you're wearing it, and it's newish. You've got a new car smell to it, which is quite nice. But yeah, breathing resistance is very easy, just to demonstrate that. I'll put it back on again. You see almost no breathing resistance, because it's only a particulate filter. Obviously if it was a full ABEC and a P3 you have more resistance because you're breathing through charcoal and a P3 filter, but just the P3 filters on their own are very easy. As said, you can wear glasses with it, which is a good feature, which is one of the reasons I like it. The silicone is very comfortable, very comfortable. Makes a good seal. As I said, I might have wanted a small, I'm not sure. Most masks are actually always a medium, but in this one I might be a small. But there you go. It works well enough. I like the mask. And yeah, a very good 3M half face mask.